After a year of pandemic-induced isolation, Copley Square is a balm for the soul right now. On any given day, it boasts a strikingly diverse array of people, passing through as they traverse the Back Bay or stopping to rest, think, and observe. But if Copley Square is a case study in Boston coming back to life, it's also showing signs of stress.
You can see compacted root zones around the trees and the trees that are suffering from it. Occasionally, you can see bulb patches in the lawn.
According to the Boston Parks Department's B. Chatfield, all that wear and tear highlights just how central the square has become to Boston's civic life.
The farmers market, which is the largest farmers market in Boston, protests, which tend to draw people from all over the states, sometimes New England.
Not to mention the marathon and first night. But starting next year, Copley Square will be closed for renovations and some reinvention. Among the changes planned, a new, slightly elevated platform along the square's northern edge.
It's a very interesting, multi-sided shape. On one side of the platform, you're looking out at Trinity. On another side of the platform, you're looking over at the Copley Plaza Hotel. Another is the library. Another engages the street,
Creating new sightlines and protecting the square's beleaguered trees at ground level. In addition, the square's old fountain will be swapped out for a new, more modern successor, and the paved area by Trinity Church will be covered with grass, with a new paved area built closer to the Boston Public Library. That's the plan, anyway, but some neighbors still have reservations.
Let's slow down a little bit.
Elliott Laffer chairs the Neighborhood Association of the Back Bay. He'd like to see some adjustments before the city proceeds, with more green space topping his wish list.
We need grass. There is less grass in the design than there ought to be.
For the record, ambivalence about Copley Square is nothing new. It was initially known as Art Square in honor of the original, now demolished Museum of Fine Arts. Years ago, the square was also bisected diagonally by Huntington Avenue. Later, it was reimagined as a modern piazza with a depressed interior, an approach Alex Krieger of Harvard's Graduate School of Design calls deeply misguided.
That was just a bad idea. And it radiated heat, especially during summer, and in winter, well, okay, it was just full of snow.
Today's layout is only about 3 decades old, and Krieger says it represents partial progress, with a park-like feel in places, but elements of the less welcoming piazza approach still lingering. For Copley Square to reach its potential, Krieger argues, the park component should finally take precedence.
Add additional amounts of green space, but not simply a lawn. Certainly add more comfortable seating and provide the comforts that people expect to find in an urban park as opposed to an Italian piazza.
But right now, after surveying the public, the city already thinks it's approaching the right balance.
There was about 25% who said we want total change and 25% who said not so much, we love it the way it is.
The current redesign is aimed at everyone else and intended to be a tune-up, not a transformation. Adam Riley, GBH News.